Kristen Becker. Oh yeah, it's so cool to see everybody out in Allentown tonight, you know, as opposed to that other abyss down the road, this Chippewa Street. Do you ever hang out down at the Chippewa Street? You ever get down there? Got a couple of boos over here, that's what I like to hear. I can't even drive down Chippewa Street anymore without wanting to go all Grand Theft Auto on everybody, just drive over everyone, you know? Nothing like seeing some blood-stained Ugg boots on my windshield, you know? But what I don't get about that, like all these pretty girls do go hang out down there very often, and they dress very scantily clad. They all go out in like gaggles, you know, and they're all talking about how they're like, girls, we're just gonna go out and be such sluts tonight. We're gonna be so slutty. Oh my god. We're gonna take kissy face pictures for Facebook, and we're just gonna be such sluts. It's gonna be crazy, and then they're not. Like, work with me just a little, ladies. Good golly. But I went to the Spot Coffee not too long ago, a couple of minutes ago actually, and it's so weird when you go in there. It's bizarre because everybody's so incredibly good looking that works there. It's like the cast of Twilight is back there milling about. Captain Jack Sparrow's your barista, you know what I mean? And when I go up to the counter to order, it's always just nerve-wracking because there's some beautiful woman there taking your order, and it's like I'm asking her to dance or something. I'm like, would you do me the honor of making me a grande latte, please? You know, then I like bow to her, extend my money. It's an awkward transaction all the way around. But I don't know, I have a lot of friends who are pretty girls, so I have an insight into their world, their mindless world, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's insane. Like, you'll go out with a pretty girl who's your friend, and she'll just talk about how pretty she is the entire time. She'll just be like, "Oh, so many creepers here are hitting on me. It's crazy. Like, there's a creeper over there that just hit on me. Look at, he's bald. He's probably a rapist." It's like, because he's bald? Guy's got enough problems, don't you think? Let's leave him alone, you know? And they just always talk about all the creepy dudes that hit on him. So now what I do to kind of thwart this problem, I've gotten kind of sick of it, is I'm like, oh, which guy hit on you? Oh, that guy over there? Yeah, he hit on me too. Turns out you're no grand prize, toots. Hate to break it to you. Oh man, I don't know. I would like to get married despite my history observing it. And, you know, because you can like have somebody you want to tell all your secrets to, you know, and you can go for walks with. That seems special to me, you know? But you have to date in order to get married. And every time I encounter a girl that wants to go out with me, she ends up being some monster, some like sewer beast, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I have these girls, I went to the movies with this one girl, and I swear to God, I try to be like chivalrous, you know? And I like opened the door for her to go into the movies, and she was like, "You don't have to wait on me hand and foot. I don't need no one opening doors for me." I'm like, is that because you can rip it off the hinges yourself, Guy Jar? You know, Jesus. God damn. What am I supposed to do with this girl? Bring her around for my cousin's like birthday and be like, "Hello, this is Mom, this is my new lady friend," and she'll say, "Nice to meet yous," you know, like what? Thanks, Bebop and Rocksteady. Good God. I don't know. I went on a date one time with this girl, and she asked me the weirdest question. Like I went into this date expecting like, you know, the typical first date stuff. I was gonna ask her, you know, like what her aspirations were, like where she wanted to go in life. She came at me with a doozy right off the bat. She said, "If you could see the wind, what color would it be?" And I didn't know what to do, so I answered. I was like, "Blue? I don't know." And I was like, "What does that mean?" And she's like, "Oh, okay, blue, okay." She wouldn't tell me what it meant, you know what I mean? So I don't know who's a bigger psychopath, me or her. I mean, like, she asked me the question, but I spent 8 hours on Google trying to figure out if I'm a serial killer or not. And, like, romance has changed, too, by the way. Like, you know, nowadays you can text a girl a heart and it blows her mind. You know, like, back in the day, they were inventing ways to be romantic. Like, have you ever seen any imbecile throw his coat into a puddle before? No, because it's stupid, you know what I mean? Like, why would you do that? Like, if you can't navigate yourself around a puddle, I don't think I want to go on a date with you. If you don't see the puddle, I'll happily guide you around and be like, oh, there's a puddle there, but why are we wasting perfectly dry garments, tossing them into a puddle? What do I do with it then? Carry it around after? Like get all smelly and moldy in my car? That's ridiculous. No, thank you. But I was talking about having friends who happen to be girls, and they sometimes try to set you up with their friends, you know? And like they'll tell you sometimes about like what they're digging on you and what they're not digging on you. And I'll try to get with some of the friends that I can't possibly have a chance with. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'll just be like, oh yeah, what does Courtney think? What's Courtney thinking about me? And I'll never forget this one response when I asked about a lady. She said, oh, she'll let you take her to dinner. That's good to know. I mean, if a guy asked me to dinner, I also would let him take me to dinner. It is a free meal. And besides that, like, what on earth is the difference there? Like, just because she's now eating a swordfish, now I suddenly become attractive to her? Like, what's the difference there? You know what I mean? Like, because you're eating an exotic sea creature, now I have the ability to have sex with you. You know, what is it? Like, is the light of the swordfish make me look like Clooney? What's the deal? I don't understand. I was talking about romance, though, and, I don't know, I like it. But no, I meant to say I was talking about marriage, and my parents, I just found out recently, are getting a divorce. Yeah, it's kind of sad. It's after like 27 years or whatever of marriage and whatnot. But now it's actually okay because I'm older now, I'm 24 years old, so I'm actually at the stage where they can buy my love. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom's like complaining about my dad or whatever. I'm like, I know he cheated on you, but he buys my car insurance. What do you want me to do? I'm at a crossroads here. What do you got? You gonna trump it? You gonna up the ante? What's the deal here? What are we talking? Talk some change, you know? My poor mother. But it's weird. It's weird though when people come up to me and they apologize to me for it. They're like, I'm sorry about your parents. I'm sorry about your parents. I'm like, well, it's not like I'm getting divorced from my dad. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom is the one you should say sorry to. You know? It's not like I caught my dad in the driveway playing ball with another kid. You know? It's because he's got a bigger arm than me, isn't it? He's younger than me. But I don't know, my dad's an interesting fella. He, to give you an idea about his life, he was born in Egypt. So for the first 17 years of his life, he was shitting in a hole. And now he has an above ground pool. So he has just changed his life, and improved it by like 1,000,000%, okay? Like, to give you an idea about how his life is in his own brain, he's just waiting for the production crew from Cribs to arrive at any day now, He's like, they will come, I have a pool. He's like, this is my fridge. He's so happy with himself. And he tries to be very Americana, despite the fact that English is his like fourth language, So he'll just, he'll try and play games with us that involve the English language, which is difficult for him. Like, do you ever play the game Catchphrase? Where you have to identify the word on it without actually saying it, So like, I'll be trying to get my father to guess something, and I'll be like, okay, Dad, it's the first style of swimming you learn. It looks like this. This one? Come on, you know it. And he's like, the doggy style, the doggy style. No, Dad, that is an advanced move in a completely different realm, sir. But like when he gets the game, that's when the gears really start cranking in his head. You see like steam coming out his ears. He's just like, okay, when you are at the gym and you are working out, this, you are getting a bit wet. You know what it is, perspiration, like sweat. Yes, keep going, hurry, don't stop. It is, the show with the doctors on it, they have sex with one another. It was cancelled on the NBCs, the show? Like ER. Yeah, hurry, put them together. Sweater? Sweater's the word, really? You can just like point to what you were wearing, Warm clothing never came to mind. But we got the point though, so he was excited. As should you be, because you have quite a show left to go. My name is Josh Potter, thanks so much, you were awesome.